Hello everybody, my name is Tapia and I am a fellow this summer. And so a little bit about me is that I'm a fifth year student at UW-Madison, triple majoring in conservation biology, geography, and environmental studies. And I'm also a proud McNair scholar. So give me 1 second to switch to the presentation. Okay, so a little bit about me is that 2 years ago, I participated in a research project at Cornell University, and I had the opportunity to touch a fish for the very first time. And the picture on the left depicts that. Even though I looked very concentrated, trust me, I was very excited to touch that small little fish. And I hope one day to be able to touch, even like catch one of these big fish. And so with my joy and passion for research and fish, I hope to be applying to graduate school this upcoming year. And so another fun fact about me is that I really love earrings and how they make me feel empowered. And so during COVID, I had some extra time and was able to start a small 3D printed earring business called Scribble. And so these are some of my designs. So going back to the research project, my project is called Assessing Yellow Perch Population with Different Years. Will the story be the same? And so yellow perch is an important recreational fish and very popular in northern Wisconsin. So knowing how many fish are on the lake is very important. So we did this assessment in Crystal Lake, which is located in the star, where the yellow star is, in Vilas County. And so it's important to note that yellow perch have different life history strategies as well as habitat preferences, which allows them to move to the open water as well as the near shore area. For example, in spring, the yellow perch can use the near shore area for a spring spawning. However, in the summertime, they have more of a choice and option to move to the open water for the purposes of feeding on zooplankton as well as escaping predation. However, they can stay in the nearshore area because of their habitat preference, which is submerged vegetation. And so in order to assess the population estimates, different fishing gears are used. For example, a type of fishing gear is called hydroacoustics, which is the one you just saw. And hydroacoustics can measure fish populations that are located in the open water area, however, has a difficult time detecting fish located in the near shore area. And hydroacoustics is usually conducted in the summertime, whereas spike nets is usually another fishing gear is usually conducted in the springtime and has a better it better surveys the near shore area compared to the open water. And so if we were to use spike netting in spring, we know that most perch will be in the near shore area for spawning versus the summertime where they have an option to choose. And so this begs the question that there might be potential that the assessment may be missing a proportion of yellow perch population if we're only using hydro assessments in the summertime. And so we hypothesize that spike nets will have a larger population estimate due to yellow perch inclination to move to the nearshore area because of spawning. And so we conducted a spring mark recapture survey with spike nets, and we'll compare that with the population estimates derived from the summer hydroacoustic surveys. And so the picture at the bottom, you will see Joe, he's using spike nets, and the picture on top, you will see me using hydroacoustic technology. And so the graph shows the population estimates of yellow perch using spike nets in May, hydroacoustics in June, and hydroacoustics in July. And so in the spike nets in May, you see a large total population estimate of about 11,000, whereas the hydroacoustics, on the other hand, yield a much smaller population estimate, about less than 2,000 in June and less than 4,000 in July. So the results of the study demonstrate the importance of evaluating gear bias, whereby if we were to only use hydro assessment for Crystal Lake, it looks like there's not a lot of yellow perch when that is not the case and that is not the story. And therefore, this study has implications for future fisheries assessments, particularly when the target species is exhibiting different life history strategies as well as habitat preferences, such as yellow perch. And so I would like to thank the Juday family for their generous award in helping me to do research this summer, as well as UW-Madison Center for Limnology and Trout Lake Station, and of course, Joe for his constant support and guidance, and Amber, his wife, who was able to help with fieldwork when I couldn't be there because of COVID protocols, as well as Greg Sass, who's part of the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, who was able to provide feedback. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoy my presentation. Email me if you have any questions. I am so glad to respond. And lastly, I would like to mention that during this presentation, I actually wore one of the earrings that I created, and it is the NTL LTER earring. I hope you enjoy and have a great day.